Wow, you just got discouraged again. It became your norm to allow yourself to beat yourself up and put yourself in uncomfortable situations because you're overthinking yourself. It's like you yourself out your own thought process because you don't have the proper patience that was genuinely installed within you, but you didn't unlock it yet to have the right patience for yourself because you feel like things are supposed to happen at a certain time frame. But it's not true. You know, getting discouraged is not easy, especially when you feel like things are supposed to work in your favor, or you feel like you can't do something, or you feel like you giving up on yourself, or you disappointed someone. But being patient with your process of showing up for yourself, nobody ever said it was going to be easy. You wasn't given a handbook on as to how to be patient with yourself, how not to get discouraged with life when different obstacles come to you, and how to deal with them. Regardless to who overlooked you and who gave up on you and who didn't understand you during that moment of your life. Regardless if it was a temporary situation or a long-term situation or a situation you can't get yourself out of. God installed patience within you. Being discouraged was a distraction. It's a blockage from allowing you to see what's genuinely in front of you. But you still didn't understand. You still don't understand. That's why God installed patience within you, so you'll be able to understand, to have the proper balance to understand, okay, well, I have to show up for myself. But how do I show up for myself without getting discouraged? How do I show up for myself without psyching myself out my own thought process? To be patient with myself, so I won't get discouraged. Because being patient with being patient, you get discouraged sometimes. Because how can you be so patient with yourself? Behind closed doors, that's how you really feel. But to the world, you put on a mask. You hide it. No need to hide who you truly are. Because you're a human being at the end of the day. Sometimes in life we're overlooked. Sometimes in life people give up on us. Sometimes in life people don't have patience for us. Sometimes in life people feel like we're too much to handle, or we're doing too much. And we're only just trying to find ourselves. God is being patient with you. God is telling you don't get discouraged. God is telling you regardless of who gave up on you, who overlooked you, or who didn't want to have patience for you, it's okay. Because God has patience for you. God has patience for you as long as you have patience for Him. And He's willing to guide you as long as you're able to see for yourself. Because He installed something so powerful in you for you to see how patient you are. Because He's showing you if I could be patient with you, you could be patient with me. You could be patient with your process of you showing up for yourself to this world. Regardless to what good day, bad day, misunderstanding day you're having within yourself of showing up for yourself. This is not for all. And it's not a crime to have freedom of speech. But I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Never allow someone to psych you out of your thought process because they have malicious intentions and they're the enemy and they are hid in disguise. Never allow someone to psych you out of your freedom because they have malicious intentions and they are hid in disguise. Never allow someone to suck out your thought process because you genuinely love yourself in a healthy way. Because they have malicious intentions and they hate in disguise. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never allow the enemy or hate in disguise or a person with malicious intentions to psych you out your thought process to allow you to believe that you're unworthy as a person. Because you matter. You are worthy. You matter, you matter, you matter. Be kind to yourself. Respect yourself. Care for yourself. Nurture yourself the healthy way. You know, just because you had a certain upbringing and certain tools wasn't installed within you doesn't mean you can't show up to the world in a healthy way. Just because someone didn't teach you something or you was misled the wrong way doesn't mean you can't show up to the world in a healthy way. To be patient with yourself. Because God installed something within you for you not to get discouraged, but for you to be patient with your process, to show up to the universe, to show up to the world. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have misunderstanding days. It's okay to have good and bad days. But being patient with your process to show up for yourself, regardless if it's a temporary situation or not. You can't get discouraged. Because being discouraged will allow you to make yourself sick. Stressing yourself out. Overwhelming yourself. And those are the feelings that you don't want to feel. It's uncomfortable. What's understood don't need to be explained. But protect your energy. It's okay to have a seat and reevaluate your thought process. You say, you know what? I gotta find what's best for me. How can I make it make sense in my book today? For me to better myself. When it comes to me getting discouraged. It's okay to reevaluate yourself. Everybody's different. Some people may sit down. It may take them 10 minutes. Some people may sit down. It may take them years to figure it out. But not everybody's on the same page. And it's okay. It's no competition. Because God didn't see competition in you. He didn't install that competition in you. When it comes to showing up for yourself to this world, it's no competition. Because everybody's special and unique in their own special way. You were designed to be who you are. But you have to see it for yourself. Can't nobody unfold it but you. You can have genuine people rooting you on during your process of you showing up for you. Genuine people. But the only way to unlock what's installed within you is you. And you being a firm believer in God. Because He installed something so powerful in you. He didn't install within you to get discouraged. He didn't install that within you. He did not install that within you. He installed for you to have a seat and reevaluate your thought process. That's why you're able to think. He didn't install for you to be stressed out. He didn't install that within you. Because if you sit down and reevaluate your thought process, everything can make sense. But only you have to make it make sense in your own book. What makes you comfortable. And getting discouraged is not part of the plan. Because it stops you from being your best self vision of yourself. And God didn't install you to stop being your best self vision of yourself. Like I said, this is not for all. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. You deserve to be treated with respect 365 days with no malicious intention to bring harm towards yourself and others around you. You matter. Never allow the enemy or hate in disguise or person with malicious intentions like you out your thought process to allow you to believe that it's the norm to go against your neighbor. To allow you to believe it's the norm to not have self-awareness. It's the norm not to have self-respect. It's the norm not to have self-value. It's the norm not to have self-confidence. It's not the norm to have discipline, to know your self-worth. It's very important to have self-respect. It's very important to have self-awareness. It's very important to have self-control. It's very important to have self-discipline. It's very important to have self-confidence. It's very important to have know your self-value. It's very important to know your self-worth. Because you matter. You matter, you matter, you matter. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. Never allow the enemy to sidetrack you, to allow you to believe it's not the norm to show up for yourself in a healthy way. Devil, return back to sender. Your life matters. Protect your energy. Not everybody's deserving of your time, and it's not a crime. It's not a crime. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. It's not a crime to have freedom of speech. It's not a crime to have freedom of speech with God's protection. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Not your genuine love, respect.